I'd like to talk a little bit about Jung's concept of neurosis. So I was surprised to learn that neurosis, according to Jung, was basically self-doubt. Self-doubt. And that this was caused by a person's creative energy being blocked. So their creative energy not going towards what it wanted to go towards, which is to say self-development, self-actualization, and really fulfilling, a person's soul path. So when neurosis strikes, this self-doubt, Jung actually believed that this was, in some ways, a blessing. It was an indication that the person was psychologically capable of greater potential. And so when this self-doubt, this neurosis creeps in, it's actually an invitation to go in deeper into our creative spirit, our creative abilities. And what better way to do that than through our dreams, right? Where we enter these liminal spaces and where we enter into places where all the rules of our normal life, all of our ego identity, everything that we think is true about who we are and what we can do in the world changes and shifts and opens up. And so Jung believed that when we had the capacity to bridge the worlds between what we called the conscious and the unconscious, then we had the ability to get out of these neuroses, out of this self-doubt. And so when we practice integrating our dream world with our waking world, that's exactly what he meant. When we can go into our dreams, experience moving through a situation that normally would have triggered us in waking life, but in our dream, we move through it with confidence and grace. And we can integrate that into our waking life. That's how we remove neurosis. That's how we remove self-doubt. And that's how we unblock our creativity. Hope I've given you a few things to think about today. Enjoy.